Hey yo, what's good, y'all? Appreciate y'all tuning in. Welcome back. Welcome to High Vibrational Kings. This is a channel for people that want to better themselves in life. Shout out to anybody holding on to their energy, breaking bad addictions, and trying to become a better version of themselves. Okay, guys, so in this video, I want to talk about drinking caffeine or energy drinks when you're on retention. And, my experiences with it and all this shit. Yeah, guys, so basically, people why do people drink caffeine or like coffee or energy drinks is because they're low on energy, right? Plain and simple. Or they get used to, the taste. They like how it tastes, but they also want it for that boost, right? So I've never really been into like, those energy drinks like Monsters, Red Bulls, any of that stuff. I was never really into it, but when it came to like coffee, I would have some coffee here and there, but I was never a fan of that too much either. What I'd be drinking sometimes is like, these like natural, like caffeinated like teas. But guys, I just want to tell you like my experience, like being on retention and, drinking like caffeine. So like I said right now, the reason why people drink coffee and energy drinks is because, they want that energy boost. But guys, when you're retaining your energy, you're holding on to all that life force, right? So you have that drive already, that that energy just building up within you. And honestly, like you won't need caffeine or any of these energy drinks anymore because you're already like driven like within, like that energy is like cultivating like inside of you. So you have like that natural boost, like you rarely get like tired now. Like it's crazy, like it blows my mind, guys, like how many things I could do and not feel like tired. I'd be waking up almost like every day early in the morning, like at 5:40 in the morning, going to work, and then in between work, working out, playing basketball, doing all these things, and I still have all this like energy in abundance. But so when it comes to like drinking caffeine, like I said, guys, like sometimes, like rarely, I be drinking like some caffeinated teas. And so my experience with that, guys, since I'm retaining my energy, like, already have, a lot of energy as it is. But when you drink caffeine, like it's like tweaker status, or like it's like crazy, like you just like you I don't know how to explain it, guys. It's just like you have like so much freaking energy that you could like feel like you just want to attack something, you feel like you could like fight a bear, or like you could just take on anything. But like caffeine isn't good either, so that's why like I don't really recommend it. And like I said, you won't need it when you're on retention, guys. You won't need caffeine, energy drinks, all this stuff, because basically what, it's a temporary, it's temporary energy, and then you crash, and then you feel like low, like, you feel all jittery, or things like that. So, sugar isn't good either, and that's what most of these like energy drinks are made of, just the caffeine, sugar, and then just a bunch of chemical bullshit. Um, but even like the teas, I drink this brand called like Yerba Mate or something like that, and it's pretty good, but it still has like caffeine in it, guys. And I drank one of those today, um, and like I was working like so freaking fast, like it was crazy. Like I just felt like I wanted to jump out of my skin, because like I already had energy for the day, and then just drinking that caffeinated tea just like boosted it. Like I said, guys, like I felt like I could like fight a bear. Like I just felt like I could take on anybody, guys. Like it's insane. But I wouldn't recommend it, because I mean, you could do whatever you want, but I'm saying like when it comes to retaining your energy, guys, you'll find that like a lot of things you won't really crave anymore. um like I said in one of my previous videos, how retention actually made me stop wanting to drink alcohol. So I haven't even been drinking alcohol or anything like that. But when it comes to caffeine, guys, it's like rare that I be drinking that. But when I do, since I'm on retention, it just like enhances like the retention energy already. So you're just out here like freaking going like 100 miles an hour, just ready to take on anything, like what's next, like completing all these tasks. But um, yeah, like I said, like it's not really good for you because especially like those, monsters and Red Bulls and all this nonsense. But even caffeine itself, like it dehydrates you. So you don't want to be dehydrated, guys. You actually just drink water, just drink like water with like lime in it, or cucumber water, or just anything like that, guys. And then just drinking a lot of water and being hydrated is going to make you feel a lot better naturally as you're retaining than kind of, just drinking all these caffeinated drinks and dehydrating yourself. Um, you're kind of like tweaking with the benefits when you're on retention and you drink caffeine and things like that. Because yeah, you have that energy, but it kind of throws off your retention energy. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're not doing any of that, guys, when you're just sober, drinking water, all natural, guys, you feel like the benefits to like the purest form. You're not alterating, you're not like enhancing like things like external things, like you're not drinking like coffee or anything to like boost like what's already like within you. Like everything you need is already like within you, like your energy and obviously your diet too. Like you're not gonna want to eat like junk food when you're retaining. But you kind of, like I said, you kind of gravitate towards like better things, like certain things I used to eat or drink. Like it's not even gonna like be appealing to you anymore, because you feel a lot better eating healthier, just retaining your energy, drinking water. But yeah, guys, like caffeine, it's crazy, guys. Like I've noticed that a lot they be putting caffeine in everything nowadays. Like all these different drinks that I've never heard of, it all has like caffeine in it. Especially like they be making them like seltzer caffeine, all this crazy shit, guys. So like, they make it look like appealing, but it's still bullshit in the end. Like even the smallest thing like caffeine, you'll realize that like you don't really need it, and you could survive without it. Like there's people out there, guys, that they're the depleted coomers, where they're always low on energy, guys, because they're always on that fapping bullshit. But they're low vibrational. They don't eat right. They don't take care of themselves, so they're always tired. They're always out here drained. So they rely on the monsters and the Red Bulls, like multiple, like probably drinking like multiple energy drinks a day. Yeah, but they're relying like on a drink to push them through the day, instead of retaining and just building up that life force energy, that powerful energy within you. You could you could have all this energy naturally instead of relying on like these drinks, because you'll be wasting your money and it's not really good for your health. It's just like a bunch of nonsense. Because guys, like I have this coworker. I was buying like, I forgot what I was buying. It was like something, but I don't know if you guys ever heard of the Bangs. It's like these energy drinks where they have like, I think it's like 200 or 300 milligrams of caffeine per can. And he got two of those, guys. And I was like, God damn, like you're gonna drink two of those? He's like, yeah, I drink one in the morning and then like after my lunch. He's like, yeah, bro, I'd be like tweaking out there and shit. I just started laughing, guys, because he was like this, I don't know, he said it in a funny way, but he's like, yeah, man, I'd be tweaking out there. I'm like, God damn, you're gonna have a heart attack. And I'm over here drinking just like some like water or something. But yeah, guys, don't rely on those energy drinks, those Bangs. I literally had half of one a long time ago, and I felt like I was gonna have a heart attack, guys. Like I felt like weird as shit. I think I'm probably sensitive to caffeine in general, so retaining my energy and then just drinking a high dose of like a caffeinated drink, it will just put me like, I just blast off like into like, just all like this high ass energy, but it's like artificially stimulating, it's not from within. But yeah, that's my perspective on, drinking caffeine, energy drinks when you're on retention. Like I said, you won't need it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with like having like a cup of coffee here and there, like with breakfast or something like that. But just know, guys, that like if you retain your energy, and if your energy is like really high that day as it is, and you like drink like something that's gonna enhance your energy, like get ready to fight a bear, because you could, if that's the energy that you be walking around with, you just have like this like aggression, you just feel like you could like attack something, it's wild. But that's why I said, like, don't depend on this artificial like energy and all these things like that, because it makes you feel like all weird afterwards, like all jittery. And you got to control your energy, your natural energy, and you don't really need external energy to make you, to push you forward. Just be healthy, guys. Just drink water, just retain your energy, meditate, you know be conscious of your breathing, spend some time in nature, and that's how you naturally recharge. Spend time in nature, because we are a part of nature, so we must reconnect back to it. We're like a battery, guys. We need to surround ourselves like in our environment, all the greenery, the sun, water, all those things, guys. It charges your body up. Placing your feet like directly onto the dirt, there's like benefits to it, guys. Look it up. It's called earthing or grounding. It charges you up through the energy of the earth. So you guys realize that you don't need all this artificial nonsense, all this external things, monsters, Red Bulls, all that trash, guys. You'll save money. Uh, you save money on it, guys. You'll save money, and you'll feel a lot better in the end. You'll be off that natural high on life. Just retaining your energy and just being healthy and things like that. So I think that's about it, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope you guys are having a good day. The sun feels amazing right now, and we had some rain a couple of days ago, but now like the sun is out and it's like all fresh, so it feels beautiful out here, man. So go outside and enjoy the day. And with that being said, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate all the new subscribers, all the old subscribers. Let's keep going, guys. I appreciate all the love on the comments. That's what's up. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.